Today we are taking a look at the LEGO Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT. This set retails for about $19.99 USD. This is the first of the Speed Champions line that feature a movie car. It also comes with a minifigure of Dominic Toretto. Let's take a look. And here it is, all built, the 1970 Dodge Charger RT from the Fast and Furious movies from the LEGO Speed Champions line. Let's take a closer look. Up front, you can see the big focal point of the car. It's this turbocharger made up of Lego Technic pieces. I think it's really well built, but I think the size is maybe a little too big for the car. The scale is a little bit off, but I don't really mind. That's not a big deal. You can sort of move this up, but I don't think that's the intention. I think that's just a side effect of using this Technic piece, so that's supposed to stay right there. And on the front, you see the charger sign that's supposed to be like the radiator grill. That part is a sticker, which I don't mind. It's not a big deal. But sometimes if you're not too good with stickers like me, it ends up not looking too good. So it's a little off to the left, which you don't really see from far away, which is okay. And the headlights, a representation of the headlights, are here as single stud pieces that are transparent. So that's pretty clever because like that's one bulb each stud. And if you look below it, you can see representations of the fog lamps. That looks like real like amber fog lights on a car, which is interesting because you don't see it from here, but having that detail there is nice. On the sides, you can also see like if this was a real car, it would be a reflector on the side, or maybe even a repeater of the turning signals. Yeah, so that's the same on the left, on the right. And still up here is this transparent windshield piece, so you can see Dominic Toretto inside. On the sides, you can see this wheel. The wheels turn freely, which is nice. You can play with it nicely, and the detail on the printing is okay. The construction here is actually pretty enjoyable. It lasted only about, I think it was like 30-40 minutes to build the entire thing. And here on the side, you can see here their door handles. Those are actually roller skate pieces, and that's a pretty clever use of them. Like that's a lot better than stickers. And further along, you look at the back of the car. Those are transparent red pieces with some printing on them. An orange square piece in the middle. And you can see here my problem with stickers. I'm not very good at them, so I managed to put this on like a little crooked. Okay, more than a little crooked. So it doesn't look too good. I wish it was just a printed piece, but I can see why they do that. On the bottom here, you can see the exhaust. This is a dual exhaust car, presumably, and again, these move, but I don't think you are actually supposed to move them. It almost seems like they're like guns pointing downward. But anyway, if you look on the other side, it's more of the same. It's a it's a symmetrical design. Apart from this, I don't really know what this is. Maybe it's supposed to be like a side mirror. But if it's a side mirror, why is it only on one side and not on the other? And on the top, this top piece actually comes off fairly easily, like this. I don't. It doesn't have anything here that attaches to here, so it's like free floating there. So if you invert the car while playing with it, it's just gonna drop like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. Taking a look at the inside, you can see the Dominic Toretto minifigure right next to a some sort of gas canister, perhaps for the nitrous boost of the car. You also see that they have this roll cage. If it's for racing, the car definitely needs a roll cage. And on the back is this same, this smaller version of the dashboard. It's a smaller version of the windshield piece, so it's right there. I like that this part has sort of a texture, but it doesn't really match anything else in the kit. There's nothing on the other parts that have any texture, so that feels a little out of place. And if you look at Dominic Toretto, like the steering wheel is a little off center. It kind of bugs me a little, but you don't really notice it. Putting this back on top, I have to make a note that the plastic is very glossy, and if you have pets, it is sure to attract pet hair. So if you drop a piece, be ready to spend the next hour just trying to remove it with the piece of tape or whatever. And here are all the spare. Here are all the extra parts. I already had to use one of these because I dropped the kit and I was missing something like this, and I already had to use it. So it's good that they have a lot of extra spares. Now this is the sticker sheet. I didn't use number 2, it's the gas cap. I didn't think I would like how it would look with this on, so I didn't put it on. And here it is, the minifigure Dominic Toretto. He has a single print for a face. There is no secondary face at the back because there's no way of hiding it. There is no hairpiece included, and this is only one headpiece, so there are no alternate heads. And if you look closely, I personally don't see the resemblance to Vin Diesel. But how about you? Do you see Vin Diesel? Do you see the resemblance here in this minifigure? Let me know down in the comments. And on the shirt, he's wearing his typical work muscle shirt in black, and there are scruff marks on the t-shirt wherein that's supposed to be creases or dirt because he's been working really hard racing and fixing cars. And that brings me to his minifigure accessory, the unfortunate choice for a wrench. So this is, I don't know if this is an intentional choice because all the Speed Champions car have a wrench just so you can work on the car. But for Dominic, it seems like maybe a tongue-in-cheek choice, maybe. But maybe they really know what they were doing. Anyway, on his legs, it's just a plain gray leg part. There are no printings here. And that's about it for the minifigure. And if you're interested in more reviews from the Speed Champions Lego set, click the thumbnails on your screen.